Hello, Beckett. Oh, it is terribly bright there. And the curtains have come down. You can see the Texaco garage now. Much excited. Good morning. It is Monday, the 4th of Noop. I don't know what date it is. It's just Monday. And can't decide if this is going to be a daily or a weekly vlog, or if it's going to be a vlog at all. I don't know. But I thought I'd just record something today anyway. So I'm going to do, how time is it now? It's 10 to 10. I'm very lazy today already. Stayed in bed and watched Kelly's Monday morning show. And then I got dressed today. I'm wearing Fred Perry. Like a Fred Perry dress and some green tights. They're from Tesco Haul. I've nearly done all my packaging. I did that yesterday. I tend to do it on a Sunday because that's when most of the orders come in. And I'm just going to print some labels for the 3-4 remaining packages that I've got left to do. So I'm going to print those off now, and then I'm going to go pick and pack them. Alright, so 2 coats and 2 bits of jewellery I've got left to pack. Actually, I've packed 1 bit of jewellery anyway because I knew it was going to sell. So I'm using the Zebra GK something. There's a 4 in it. And I still haven't set it up properly, so I'm not... I wanted to print a dress label with my address on it as well, but I can only get it to print their address on it. And I know Nick Hills has done a video on it because Andrea sent it to me. As in, you should watch. I've just printed that off twice. What a knob. Yeah, Andrea sent it to me going, you should watch this. This is how Nick set it up. I didn't watch it. I still haven't watched it. And I know it will help. It will actually help me set up my printer so it does what I want it to do. And I won't get angry with it then. However, I still haven't done it because that's just what I'm like. I'm just not in the mood to do something. I just can't, I just won't do it. I refuse. It's got to be my idea, or else I just don't want to do it. I'm quite annoying in that way. Like today, I'm not quite sure what it is that I want to do. I do at some point want to tidy my bedroom and stuff because it's also not my photographic area. I say photographic area, I use a bit of wall. And I do want to show you that at some point, but I'm not going to show you while my room is a mess. It's not a mess. It's as messy as this is a mess. You know. So it's untidy. But it's not it's stinking or anything. But I do want to tidy that up. But I'm not in the mood for that today. And then I thought oh, I could go sourcing. Because I love sourcing. Who doesn't? But there's no way that's I've got to have the itch to go somewhere. The other day it was an itch to go to Porthcawl. Because oh, it's a lovely windy day and everything. And go and sit by the sea and watch the waves. That was the itch to go there. Or, I'm slightly feeling the itch to go to Cardiff at some point, to go to Canton, because I used to live in Canton, in Cardiff. But it's really annoying that the buses have changed now. The X2 doesn't go through Canton anymore. It's good that it goes down the bay, but it doesn't go, it doesn't stop at Canton. And that was a great place for charity shops. There was a charity shop where everything was £1. Or at least everything, I think, is £1. I don't know if I spent £3 in stole stuff there last time. Anyway, yeah, so I do maybe fancy sourcing, but I'm not quite sure where it is I want to go, whether it's just around Bridgend today. I don't know. And I have got some errands to do. So I've got to pick up a copy of the new Downton Abbey film on DVD for my mum's birthday, which was yesterday. It's very annoying that it came out the day after my mum's birthday. She still had, we still went out for lunch and she had flowers and cards and things. But she wanted Downton on DVD, and I'm like, how can they bring it out the day after That's very annoying. Like, why don't they celebrate my mum's birthday? It's sometimes it's quite difficult for me to understand why things like that happen. Oh, we were booking a table for a restaurant, and it's like, oh, it's got to be really busy because it's mum's birthday. No, not everybody celebrates my mum's birthday. I mean, they should. It's International Lexx's Mum's Birthday Day, but apparently not everybody celebrates it. That's very inconsiderate of them. Anyway, so I printed off my labels for them. I'm going to go to the garage now, and I'm going to pick my couple of coats that I've got to pull from there. Okay. Welcome to my garage, because you haven't seen this before, have you? Right, before I forget, I had numbers in my head of where I had to pick stuff from. So, one of them was box 15, which is here, and it's some kind of code. Is it you? Yeah, that looks like you. Manta ray? Yeah, that's one of them. And then, oh, I forgot the other number. I think it was 19, and it is the tweed wool thing. No, it's not that one. It's that one, it's that one. Okay, so that's my two coats pulled. And then make some space in there. And then I've just got the stuff that I bought yesterday and the last couple of days that I've listed. I've just got to file away. So next to you, I've got a little wicker basket in which I'm putting all my vintage and broken jewellery lots, because they're not high value particularly, not as much as my other jewellery. So, and I don't like to get them confused with my single jewellery, just in case. So they go in there. A little Tom and Jerry egg cup that I bought for 50p. That goes in with my ceramics in spots C. Not like I remember that. Got a couple of board games. These are Magnetic, Scrabble and Cluedo, which I'm selling as a lot together. I paid 50p each for these. They're going to go in there. Got a Furby, which I paid £2 for. It's not worth it really, for the returns on it. But you can sit there. Got a couple of vintage ties, 3 vintage ties, one of which is an Irving Sellers tie. They're going to go in this box up here. Just about reach that there. And then a mirror, like a dressing table set, you know, with like the comb and the brush and stuff. Bought that down when I was at Cars. I bought 2 when I was down at Cars, and it was only until I got home and I opened it up that I found one of the mirrors was broken. So 7 years bad luck for me. Look at that. Although I don't think I broke it, so that should be okay. It's not my bad luck, it's someone else's. So you're going in there. I've got my 2 things to send. And I've picked the other jewellery that I've got to send, so I'll take you back inside because it's freaking freezing in here. My tripod is really wobbly because you know I broke it last time, or at some point before. Like the little thing that holds it is broken. So this might just fall off at some point. Oh well. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I package my stuff. Although these aren't the best examples because they're coats and they're big and bulky, but never mind. I shall show you anyway. I'll need some of these. One of them. Some of these. Okay. On a label printer, I print off my returns dress labels. This is a coat. A manta ray coat. I will bring out my list of orders that need to go out. I will stick my business card on the front of the coat because you never know. As I may have mentioned before, I have a reasonable rate of return customs, which is quite nice. Kind of hovers between 4 and 7%. I think for a clothing seller, well, clothing and jewellery seller because I'm more, I think I've got more jewellery listings and clothing listings now. Because I've been really focusing on jewellery like over Christmas and not so much clothes, and now I need to focus back on clothing a bit, I think. Anyway, so that's there, and then I will take one of my labels, my returns address label, stick it on the back, a little bit of extra tape on there. And then who's this going to? Linda. It's going to Linda. So I get Linda's address label, stick it on front there, and that's ready to go. Hooray! And I'll do the same on this one. Markers dispatched on there. Markers dispatched. So this is an Easter, kind of like a tweedy wool coat. Just make sure it's the right one now. I'm pretty sure it is. Grey, black, red, blue. I mean, like, how many Eastex coats am I going to have in the same box? Not many. Oh, look at that. Horrible, isn't it? Sorry, just I see it wobbling out the corner of my eye and go like, oh, that's grim. Right. So I'm going to package this up. It's already in this red one, but that's all old and tatty, and I'm so like, ooh, presentation with my stuff that I've still got to make it look nice and uniform because I'm weird mentally like that. Is anybody else weird mentally like that? Like, I've got to do it. It's got to, yeah, I know. I can't let it go out in the red envelope when the others aren't red envelopes. I can't just have one red envelope going out. It's got to be uniform. It's either in a white one or an orange one. Or a black one. Because that's my colour scheme. And I can't cope if it's not like that. Right. Ooh, only just make it this one. So, returns label and a bit of tape, because you can just see that poking out there, and that's going to annoy me. There we go. And then it's going to that person, Liz. Dress label on the front. Whoop! There we go. Doesn't that look nice? And now I'll show you how I package my jewellery. I've already got one done. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Here it is. This one's already done, so I can't show you it. It is a sterling silver Art Deco fan brooch. Freaking beautiful. I think I picked it up for £1 and it went at auction for £23, which is quite nice. And that's going to Carol. So because it's a special thing, it goes in a box. So special things and things that I might think might twist and bend in the post will go in there, but most stuff goes in an envelope, which I've already pulled out. So that envelope on the box, sorry, that sticker on the box, my returns label on the back, and then a whole heap of sticky goes around it to make sure the box doesn't accidentally get opened. And that's that one done. And then I've got a pair of Napier earrings. Hang on, let me just mark these as dispatched, so I know where I am. And you mark as dispatched. So these were from a haul like the other day, except I can't remember because hauls just happen so quick, and so I can't remember if I paid £8 for it or £2 for it or £1 or 50p, or if it came in a job lot. I genuinely can't remember, but I priced it up as a tenner, and I took an offer of, oh no, I priced it up as a tenner and it sold for a tenner. So what I do is I stick them all in a little drugs baggie, and then I have some pre-cut up. I say pre-cut up, I didn't buy it pre-cut up. I cut that up from a roll of bubble wrap. Anyway, and I put it in the bubble wrap, bit of tape, because tape is also protective. And then I put the other ends of the bubble wrap either side, so they're protected, like so. And then that might be just slightly too fat to go large letter. So I take another length of bubble wrap, of sellotape, and I go all the way around it and squish it down so that now I know that that is large letter size. And it goes in here. Sorry to be like, is this condescending? I don't know. Somebody asked me to show them how I package my jewellery. So that's what I'm doing. So in an eBay envelope I get these with my £10 voucher. I think I get 100 of them a month, and I pay a nominal thing like £2.78. Returns label on the back. This is going to a Carla, not my Carla. Oh, there's somebody at the door. 2 seconds. I'll be back. Hiya. You're right. Thank you very much. Cheers. Yeah, I just had a return. Awesome. Their label on the front. That's it done. Markers dispatched. Right. Now let's see about this return, because I disagree with this customer. Now they bought some, 3.5-inch floppy disks. I had 11 of them. I'd sold 8. This is the 9th one that is sold. All 8 that have gone before, I've had absolutely no problem with them whatsoever, and I've left really good feedback for them. They are new old stock, so they are vintage from the 90s, but everyone so far has said that they work perfectly fine. This customer, first of all, said that they don't work in his computer, and I was like, did you check the specifications? He's like, no, I just hoped that they would work. And now he's put as return reason, I'll cover his details, doesn't fit. So, he's obviously opened up the packaging, used them, so I can't now sell it as new and sealed. How many has he opened? Okay, so there's one open there. Okay, so he's only actually opened one. I could, I suppose, sell these off as singles, but that's really pissing annoying, isn't it? Like, this isn't my fault at all. It's not like I've labelled them wrong. He has bought the wrong thing, and now he's used it without checking all of the specifications that I took the photographs of in the listing. He just assumed that they would be okay. And considering that I've sold 8 of them previously, with absolutely no problems, I don't see why this pack should be any different. Anyways, I might give eBay a call now and see what they say about this. So I shall let you know the results of that in a bit. Oh god, it's really bright over there, isn't it? Everything's so bright. Okay, so I just got off the phone to eBay. I requested a call back through the site, and then eBay Ireland rang me back. So very nice chap, and we had a little conversation about retro floppy disks and computer games designing, and how he's a reseller on eBay as well, or he was a reseller on eBay, and so he kind of knows the problems that we have with customers. So really, really nice chap. Anyway, he said that I could offer a partial refund on that item if I wanted to. However, if the customer decides to leave a negative because it's their buying experience, that even though it won't affect sales, it will obviously affect my 100%. And I said I didn't particularly feel comfortable about that. I didn't want to risk it, so I decided I would just refund him the whole lot, and then I will sell the 9 individual sealed discs separately. So that was sorted. Whilst I had him on the phone, I got him to look into something. So a lot of us have been getting notifications that when we send out offers to buyers, that they're now coming back in bulk with declined. So when the customer declines it, we get an email and a notification back that sounds like a sale on your phone, and then you look and it isn't, and that's really horrible. So he's escalated that up to the tech team to see what has changed and how you can turn that off, because he had a look in my notifications options, and he said that I've got everything right on there to not receive them, and yet still receiving them is obviously quite annoying. So that's been escalated to their tech team to try and find out what on earth has changed and whether they can put an option in that to stop that. And then I also discussed with him about how, and he confirmed for me, that when you have a return open, that you actually then appear lower down in listings because you've got that open against you. So it does negatively affect you when you've got a return open, which is obviously something that a lot of us have suspected for a while anyway, and that we've noticed. And it kind of is nice and also like a little bit annoying to hear actually from eBay that that is actually true. So if you do have returns opened against you, do whatever you can to get them closed as soon as possible, especially if you've got multiple returns open. Sometimes it might be even worth just taking the hit if it's a really cheap return, you know, like a £5 return or something, to just refund it and just get it out of the way, because, you know, it's affecting your listings, it's affecting where you appear. So that's interesting. Anyway, super nice chap. Glad to have got that sorted. I've just refunded the guy, move on, because sometimes that's just what you've got to do, isn't it? It's not worth the implications of what could happen afterwards. So, I've got another order that's just come in anyway, so I'm going to package that up and I'm going to head off into town. Still not decided what I'm going to do. Might possibly get my nails done because they're kind of growing out and chipping a little bit, so I might have that done, depends on how busy it is in the nail place. But we'll see. Anyways, catch you later. Right, it's 11:30. I am in town. I have got to go to that post office there to do my post, and then I've got to go to that bank, HSBC, down there to put in a check, because Royal Mail lost one of my parcels going abroad, and they kindly refunded me the cost of the item that it's sold for, plus the postage. So I've got a check for 25 quid, which every day I've been in town for the last week I've forgotten to put in there. So remind me, I've got to go to the bank. I remembered. Here in the air ambulance, and I've seen something I really want. It's a Globe drinks cabinet. How cool is that? £100 though.
Monday, when you'd have to put the weeks in, so Tuesdays to Saturday. Yeah, no, when we go to the bank.
Do you want to hear some quality Bridgend entertainment? Anyway, off to Bernardo's down there, and then get nails done. Okay, so there seems to be some kind of sale on in here. However, got absolutely no idea what that's meant to mean. 3 for 2, 3 items for £4 or £1 each. That's Bridgend maths for you. Nobody really seemed to know the deals in there, so I just got 6 things for £9. So that's alright. Let's have a look in Sea Rider, probably the most expensive shop in Bridgend. The only decent thing in the place, £6.50 dress, which I'll show you in a bit. Now I'm going to take a look in Mueller and see what's big for spring. Drop waists apparently, don't like it. Wait, it's so hard to decide. So many colours. I'm not going for my traditional black today. I'm going to go for a bit of sparkle. So nails done. Sparkly. I've come to Tesco. That's Tesco roof. Actually, do an artsy shot, shall we? Ooh, look at that. I'm in Tesco doing shopping. I'll show you what I've got in a bit. I've come here for Downton Abbey. It's going to be upstairs, isn't it? I should do that before I forget. Hey, it's super duper bright in here. My God, right. I will show you what I bought in Tesco if I can see it. Okay. Some raspberry Pepsi Max. Oh, this is my keto shopping, but there's not a lot of it. So, sugar-free raspberry Pepsi Max. Some sugar-free cinnamon flavor Coca-Cola. This is like the Christmas one, but it's really nice. Some Naughty Treats bars, because, you know, so I've got that Atkins Fudge Caramel, it's really nice. That one's like, you know, like finger fudge, it's just, no, that one. Coconut, sorry, I think that just cut off then. Anyway, dark chocolate and raspberry PhD bar, that's really nice. Also another naughty thing. So don't have a lot of this and don't have it too often either. But this is Halo Top peanut butter cup. And this is per serving 4.4 grams of carbs. And the serving is 100 milliliters. So it's basically like 2 decent sized scoops. It's really nice though. Like, it's really nice. I'm just going to have a tiny little bit. It's also vegan and dairy free and stuff, and for something that doesn't seem to have a lot of nice ingredients in it, it's actually really lovely. That's really good. I'm going to put that away. And then this is what we're going to have tonight. So I've got some steak with some nice bit of marbling in there. I'm going to have that with extra fine green beans, which we'll have on it. Like I do Cajun spice ones, and then I also put some Parmesan on it. So I fry it like in butter with Parmesan and Cajun spices, and it's really nice. I also just got some tandoori powder for something else. And Downton Abbey on DVD. That's for me, Mum. So we're probably going to watch that tonight. That'd be nice. Hello again. So I'm now going to show you what I'm going to do to my steaks. So I've opened them up and I'm going to have to, these are steaks, tenderize them. So I'm just going to, you got to really batter them because it like breaks up the fibers in the meat. And it makes it taste a lot better. So that's good. And then I'm using a Pyrex dish. Ooh, where's my, I got nice oil somewhere, hold on. Where's my nice oil? Okay, so even though this is a salad dressing really, and you shouldn't use olive oil to cook with because it cooks at the wrong temperature, but this has got truffle oil in it, so this is nice for marinating it in. So I'm going to put some in the bottom there with a sprinkling of salt. Big sprinkling of salt. And grinding of pepper. That's straight into the pan, into the bowl, the dish. I can't remember words. Come on. This isn't a dildo, by the way, in case you were wondering. Like so. And then put the steaks in. And then more salt. And if it wants to work, more pepper. I do like quite a bit of pepper. Like so. And then some more truffle oil. That's about a quid's worth of truffle oil gone on there, but hey.
And that I'll let sit for a couple of hours to marinate, and that is going to be wholly delicious later. With the beans, I'll just cut off the ends, and then I'll probably microwave them for a little bit before actually doing the frying thing that I'm going to do later as well. So I'll leave that to one side. Okay, bye-bye. So I'll show you what I bought today, shall I? Oh, go on. So it's not the hugest, most exciting haul, but I've got some things that are okay. This is only a Tesco, but it's 100% cashmere. Quite a nice little jumper. And that was £3.50, I think. That's okay. I mean, you still get about 15, 20 even for, I say 15 for Tesco cashmere, but it's nice enough. For, where's it going now? Where's the other, there it is. I'll be back. For £1, I bought a Lorraine Chase suit. It's like, I think she was in Emmerdale or something. Anyway, it's just a red, like, smartish suit, skirt suit. It's nothing particularly exciting, but someone out there like it. I mean, it was £1. My bargain for the day was from Sue Ryder, and the guy kind of looked at me suspicious as if I'd changed the tags on stuff, but it's too late, mate, because okay, people think that when a price is advertised on the shop floor, they have to sell it at that price, and that is wrong. They don't have to sell it at that price. They can take it off sale for 24 hours, reprice it at the correct price, and put it back on sale if they want to. However, if they say to you that is £6.50, and you say, that's great, thank you, I'll pay by card, then that is a contract, a verbal contract to purchase, and so therefore is enforceable. So I bought this for £6.50, even though it says ladies knitwear on it. So I'm thinking someone out there in the shop labelled this up wrong, because this is a 100% silk dress, and it's Uniqlo, but it's, what's her name, Corrine Reutfeld. 100% silk dress, new with tags, like this lovely leopard print slip thing, and its original price is €69.90. Or €79.90, and I should be expecting about £30 to £40 back on that one. So happy days. And then my purchase of 6 things for £9. What's that? £1.50 each. So I got. So picked up this just because I quite like the print, and it's in a size 20, but it's all like dandelions, and I thought that was quite pretty. A pair of G-Star jeans. So some G-Stars. So the light on that side is annoying, but there's not much I can do about that right now. A hideous fleecy kind of zip-up thing, but it's in that sort of print that festival goers like a kind of an Aztec sort of print. It's by Original Ashes, never heard. And it looks in quite good condition. There is a percentage of wool in there, probably about 2%, but still. A vintage Laura Ashley sheepskin-esque coat. It's not actually sheepskin, it's polyester, but still £1.50. This is Adina Ronay, and it's just a little, I think it's Angora and lamb's wool shrug. And the last purchase from there was a pair of Clark shoes. It's quite nice. They're sort of like a suede and then patent leather at the back. So they're okay, they're quite nice. And then where's my most expensive purchase of the day? Where's my bag gone? So these were what I paid up on, because I do that sometimes, but fuck it. I just bought them because I liked them. So for £2.99, spent way too much on that. But it's a cute little atomic starburst brooch. Don't think it's silver, but I might test it for it anyway, but can't see any. Oh no, there might be a mark there. that might actually say 925 on it. Where's my loop gone? It's behind you. Okay. You never know. Let's take a ganders. No, I don't think so. But anyway, that's a cute enough brooch, and even though I paid £3 for it, I'll probably only sell it for 10. But it's easy to list, and I just like doing it. And then my ridiculously expensive purchase that I just bought because I liked it, I spent £4.99 on this. But it's a tiny little chainmail purse with a little cross on it. So I don't know what that means. I will look it up. But I just thought that was really cute. Probably spent far too much on it compared to what it's worth. But hey, that's what I do sometimes. And also because if you don't take a chance, well then you just never know. So that's my haul. Sneaky little update on these. Turns out the brooch is silver. So that's quite nice. So I'd hopefully go for a bit more on that one. We're looking more like 15-20 on my little starburst. And then this turns out to be a vintage Whiting & Davies American brand, probably from the 1960s. Comps are all over the place. Some have gone for like £7 and then someone's listed one at like 300. So, because it's tiny, 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 I'm going to stick a buy it now for 50 quid on there and wait it out, I think. Or I might try an auction first. I'll try an auction at £40 first, maybe. But yeah, I think what it's got going for it is that little cross there. So, you know, for religious purposes, people like collecting things like that, don't they? And it's super, super cute. And it's tiny, which people will like as well. So, happy days. And look at my nails, how they sparkle. Isn't that cute? Okay, so I've mixed up some Parmesan and, I know this looks like a gloopy mess, some Parmesan and the Cajun seasoning, bit of egg that's gone in it as well, and they basically, it's going to be like a tempura sort of batter on there. That is ready for my steaks, so that's going in like so, and then 3 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other, and then done. This should be nearly ready. The oil in here. Is it sizzling? Yep, just about sizzling. Is it? Is it though? Nearly coming to the point of sizzling. There's quite a bit of oil in there, so we want that to sizzle up. And I want to mix some more of this in. It's very hard to do one-handed, so I hope you appreciate this. I want to get more of the Parmesan on there. I'll probably throw some on afterwards as well. So I haven't actually parboiled or any of these first, so I'm hoping that just the frying of them will be enough to cook them. It normally is. I'm pretty sure I've done it this way before. I haven't had these in ages, and I just kind of fancied them today. Okay, I might need a little bit more oil in there. There's a lot of that stuff left, so I might put some of that on top. But you can kind of see when they're done, I turn them over 2 minutes on the other side, and they'll go in the oven to rest for a little bit on a low temperature. Finish these, do my broccoli, and I've got the kale going in the air fryer. So I'll show you what it all looks like in a bit. Kale, I'm not having any broccoli because I'm having kale instead. These look weird, but honestly, like, so good. A mistake. Cooked to perfection. Oh my god. So nice. How's me? You being all squidgy? How's me? We're watching Zero Dark 30. Never seen it before. And we've got a little Welsh blanket on us. And a kitty cat. Oh, how's me? You're so lovely. Oh, you're so lovely. Hey, that's the garage, isn't it exciting? It looks like there might be a bit of a storm out at some point, so that's going to be cool because I love a bit of thunder and lightning.
Anyway, so I'm going to close the video out. You haven't seen me doing much work today. Oh, that was a bit of lightning. And that's because I haven't done much work today, really. I've done my posts and a little bit of shopping, whilst doing my shopping as well and getting my nails done and everything. So let's see what I'm going to do tomorrow work-wise. Not a lot, because I'm spending the day getting tattooed. But you'll see then. Okay, bye-bye now, bye-bye.